Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Katelyn, and today we are continuing the 100 Dragon Challenge. So today we are kicking off another one from the Celestial Zodiacs, and I thought we could do Leo today. I really want to do, I guess, kind of the primary animal ones. I don't know why I'm being so... Well, no, I know why I'm being drawn to them so much. I just like drawing animals. So I thought we could do Leo next in terms of like the more animalistic signs, I guess you could say. But either way, jumped into this Leo, and I was very excited to do this one because I took some of your guys' comments to heart in terms of doing more research on the signs before I started. And that has been helping me in terms of figuring out designs, keeping them all different and fresh, and making sure they're not just like, here is a lion dragon, you know what I mean? And that's it. So I have been really enjoying incorporating more aspects of the signs into these designs, and for this one I had a couple of main attributes that I was kind of leaning on. So first off, Leo is a fire sign, so I wanted this to have some type of fire attributes to it, but then when I also found out that its ruling planet, I think you call it, is the sun, I was like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be perfect. So my thought process was, what if we made the mane kind of like a really cool big starburst that was like similar to like the size of like a, not the size of the sun, but kind of a pattern that we draw for the sun, kind of like 8 points coming out from it, and they're all like cool flames. It kind of reminds me of it's not exactly that, but like in the Tangled movie, how the kingdom symbol is like this sun with like sun rays. Think about that. It's like I'm trying to depict the sun through fire burst and sunbeam type of look, but I thought that would be perfect for the mane. And then of course we had to do fire going down the whole back and into a tail, and with this one I thought it would be really cool to kind of base it off of like an Asian lung body style to a dragon. So it's kind of more of a long, elegant, floating through the sky type of dragon, even though a lot of the times Leo is seen as very, I guess you could say, like powerful and bold and fierce, which I still feel this dragon ends up looking that way, but I do really like the combo of that with kind of this longer ethereal dragon style. So now it was time to jump in and do the pose, and I wanted to for sure highlight that sunbeam because I think that was my favorite part, just this really cool mane and just really showing that off, and I was just excited to get that in and draw it. And I was just really loving this one. It was really fun to do this really cool, intimidating lion-like, well, I mean, it is a lion dragon. It was just, this one was just really fun for me, and it was really fun playing with the pose. Like, I wanted it to look like it was kind of floating through the air, flying towards you. I just had so much fun with this. So quick little intermission side note, while I am doing the inking, I have a little bit of news for you guys. I am going to be dropping some new merch very soon. I'll put a little image here for a little preview clip for you guys, but I am making a Baby Monsters line of products. And so we're gonna have t-shirts, hats, stickers, lots of fun stuff. That's gonna be coming out probably next month through October, sometime in that sphere. So basically September or October is when it's going to be coming out, and I'm really excited for it. This has been kind of a big merch thing that I've been working on in the background, and I'm super excited. Like, I want to buy all the shirts myself and wear them, and I know like that sounds kind of cheesy, but legit, I'm just excited to wear them myself. But I'll have more information as we get closer, but if you guys would like, I'm going to put a link right here. Sign up for my newsletter. I have a newsletter that I run through my website where you can get updates, and I'll keep you guys informed on when the official launch date will be and everything, so go check that out over there. And I guess one more plug is I have a Kickstarter coming out soon. It's not specifically for me, but I did a card for it. I'll be posting a video for it in the near future, but Radiant Scales is the name of the group, and they made a Dragon Tarot card set. So if you go check out my Twitter, I have retweeted a couple of their tweets, but that is launching September 1st. So keep an eye out. I'll also have an announcement for that, but lots of cool stuff coming up, lots of dragons and monsters, you know, all of my favorite things. So I am very excited for all of those and been working my butt off for all that stuff. So I'm excited to reveal it to you guys. Okay, back to the drawing. So what I was thinking for this one was, first of all, obviously we knew we had fire. So we had our yellows, oranges, and reds, and I knew I wanted that to be the primary focus. So I was sitting here thinking, well, I don't want just a tan lion. And I was like, wait, there's black lions, and black lions look kick-ass. I was like, we are gonna do a black lion because it's gonna look really cool contrasting against those really bright fire elements along its body, and it was just gonna make it look really, really cool. It just makes it look like such an epic creature. And so began the long, arduous process of drawing and coloring all of the fire. Basically, I just went through, did all the center yellows, and then I added the orange, and then I added the red. And this probably was the thing that took the longest for this whole piece, was just slowly coloring it in, and it took forever, but it was very therapeutic. It was just like I turned my brain off, just started coloring some fire and making this thing look really cool. I do also want to add a little shout out. I was sharing this with my art friends, and my friend Alexa was like, you know what this looks like? This looks like Endeavor from My Hero Academia. And I'm like, okay, that's fair. It's Endeavor as a lion. But I just loved it. I mean, just doing the sunburst thing is hard to avoid. Like, it just looks cool. And so I had to do it, even if it looks like an anime character. I don't care. It looks awesome for this design. So slowly but surely, I colored along and finished all the fire on the body to just make this thing really pop and come alive with those fire elements all over it. And here you can see I'm starting to finally add in the dark grays and kind of that blackish tone to our lion. And I didn't want it to be a pure black because I wanted to save that pure black for the horn area and for his nose and kind of the scaliness going up the muzzle. So I wanted to make sure to save that. And then also I wanted it to be more of these gray tones, so then it looked like it was glowing, like doing that outer light gray and then kind of coloring towards the center with the darker gray just made it look like everything that was close to the fire just was glowing, and I loved that effect. Like after doing the face and getting like the mane of fire and the face done, I was like, oh boy, I'm going to really like how this one looks just based off of that. I already knew that I was gonna totally dig it and love the like final result just based off of seeing the little preview I got from the face. So I'm reaching the final little bit of the fire, and I really enjoyed doing this fire. I kind of wish I did some brighter, darker reds along the edge, because in person it looks much different than it does on the camera. It still does it justice. Like I still think it looks really cool on this recording, but those reds seem to kind of fade into the orange a little bit, which it's not terrible, but I'm kind of curious if I added more of those brighter reds, like how that would have looked. But overall, I really liked the fire, and it was time to jump in and do the grays. And this took a little while because some of my grays are getting a little low on ink again. This one is a toner gray. I don't have a refill for it. I should have just used a cool gray and then I might have been able to avoid it, but I didn't want it to basically contrast too much. Like I still wanted kind of a warm gray, but I didn't have the right warm gray. So toner gray was how it went, and that was totally fine, but it was dying a little bit. So I went through, did the whole thing in my first layer of toner, and then went back and added the shading to really make it glow. And this was so fun. Like, I feel I'm more of a digital artist. I feel that kind of is where I've grown and progressed as an artist. Like, I love doing sculpture and I love working with Copics, so I'm for sure not just a digital artist, but in terms of like painting and rendering, I feel my skills really are still with the digital work, but I really liked doing this one, adding the shadows and making it look like it's kind of popping with the highlights. I just really liked. I mean, I would have handled it totally different in digital, which is always really fun to compare, but I've been really enjoying doing all of these in Copics. It makes me use different skills constantly. Like, some videos are digital, some videos are traditional, and it's really helping me just keep all those skills fresh, you know? But either way, we are all done with this Leo dragon. I love how it turned out. I think it looks super cool. I love the flames. I love the black lion aspect to it. And I liked that it was kind of an Asian lung. But let's go ahead and look at your guys' entries for last week's dragon. Arbormera, I really like your really cool Taurus dragon. It just looks so awesome with the armor, and it looks like a really awesome like spirit warrior type of Taurus dragon. Really awesome. And then Jonah Javelina, this one is just epic. I really love the armor and just like that space look to the whole body. It's just such a really intimidating and big dragon. It just looks kick-ass, and I love the coloring you used too. Really awesome work. And then everyone else, awesome job. There were a ton of really cool Taurus dragons last week. We had some that were more like celestial with stars and planets and other things. And then we had a couple others that were like really cool armored dragons. And then we had one that was a literal awesome long cow dragon. Really, really cool. I loved all of these, and you guys did amazing. So if you guys would like to enter this week's Leo dragon, make sure to draw your own and then post it under the hashtag KM100dragons. You need to post that on Instagram or Twitter to be entered. Really love it. And I'm going to do a plug for our Discord. Right now on Discord, we're having a dragon community art challenge. So if you guys would like to join, go check out the Discord down in the description. But either way, thank you guys so much for stopping by and checking out this video. And if you aren't already, I'd really appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button. Join our little community of dragon and monster lovers. And either way, I will see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.